If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west, they're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches, don't.
Okay.
If I'm taking you with me, you do what I say when I say it. You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You've come this far, then you know what's out there.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
You might not be her father, but you were someone's.
You trust me?
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy Reacts. And yeah, this is the final episode of Izzy Reacts for this year. I know it was a short-lived series because I started it back in October, I believe, and here we are on the final episode of the year. It's been a great series, man. And definitely look for more of these in 2023, man. I'm having a really fun time doing them, and yeah. So let's get into this episode, man. Man, let's talk about it. And I'm pretty pissed off at myself that I didn't do a reaction video to this sooner because I cannot wait for this. It's this thing that I'm gonna react to today, man. It is one of my favorite video games that I played in a long time, man. Just everything, the storytelling, the suspense, the the thrills, the twists and turns, man. Everything is there. And they're finally making a TV show out of it. And of course, I'm talking about The Last of Us. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with The Last of Us, it is a post-apocalyptic survival game set in Seattle and various other cities across the southwest and east coast. And the story tells the journey of Joel and Ellie, the two main characters of the game and of the TV show that's coming up on HBO Max. And basically, they're trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. So the main premise is Joel who lost his daughter Sarah in at the beginning of this outbreak, is tasked with transporting a little girl named Ellie, who was believed to be bitten in the outbreak, but she didn't turn into a monster. You normally, when you're normally when you're bitten, you turn into one of the infected, as they're called. So, and Joel and his brother Tommy are part of a group called the Fireflies that are tasked with bringing Ellie safely out west so they can find a cure. But throughout that journey, a lot of twists and turns happen, and Joe and Ellie develop a bond, similar to uh, Joel and his daughter Sarah's bond. And he ends up. At first, he doesn't really care for her. His main mission is to just get her where she needs to go and be done with it, and collect his payment. But like I said, a lot of things happen that kind of strengthens their bond, and you just got to play the game to find out. So in the TV show, it's kind of that same thing. I believe they're focusing on the events of the first game. And of course, The Last of Us Part Two is a whole different thing. They'll probably do that in the next season because you can't just go. The Last of Us is one of those series where you can't just go jump around with it. You have to tell the linear story the way it's meant to be told, because if if you jump around in the TV series, you're gonna confuse the viewer, and then fans of the game like myself are not gonna like that, because you can easily cover the first game in the first season, or if you want to break it up into, if you want to do if you want to make at least 4 seasons out of it, you can cover the first half of the first game in season 1, and then the second half in season 2, and then what do you call it, in season 3 you can kind of go into the events of the second game, which is a whole different animal in itself. So yeah, there's so many things that they can do with this, and I'm just looking forward to what they're gonna do with it. And judging by the trailer that just came out, the official trailer that just came out, it is gonna be one hell of a show, man, and I cannot wait. January 16th on HBO Max. I'm definitely gonna be watching, and I'll probably be watching. I'll probably watch the first episode about 300 times, and the season itself, in that amount too. So yeah, man, I cannot wait. The Last of Us, coming January 16th on HBO Max. It's gonna be a hell of a show. And if you're not a fan of the game, I'm telling you, this series is gonna make you want to play the game. And if you have played the game, like I have, 2 times over, both of them, The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2, you're gonna love this, and I cannot wait. Pedro Pascal, and who plays Joel, and I'm drawing a blank right now on who plays Ellie in the show. Hold on one second. Hold on, let me just get that. Okay, 1 second though. TV show. Okay, here we go. Oh, Bella Ramsey, who plays Ellie. Okay, cool. So yeah, man. And I believe that I don't know if they're gonna go this route, but I hope they don't, because it's not true to the game. I think they were gonna go this route, but they changed it at the last minute. They were going to make Joe and Ellie father and daughter in the TV series, which I hope they don't do it, because that's not true to the game. But if they do, I guess that kind of explains the dynamic that they're gonna go with the TV series. But like I said, I hope that they stick to the game dynamic, where their relationship develops over time, rather than them having a relationship at the beginning of the show. But let's see where they go with it. Anyway, it is gonna be fucking great, and I cannot wait. So yeah, definitely watch the series, and if you're able to play the game, play the game, so you'll familiarize yourself with that world, because there's so much more that I neglected to mention that would take me at least that can this if I were to go over to do a Last of Us retrospective, that would take me 4 to 5 hours in itself. And like I said on last week's vlog, if you're like me and you have a short attention span, you get that kind of time is not ideal. So yeah. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the final episode of 2022 for Izzy Reacts. Man, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys next year on the next one. Peace.